Welcome to the Black Lion Podcast. We are your hosts, Lex and Dom, and today we have a special guest. Yes, can you please introduce yourself?
Hey, my name is Jenaya White. I am a new author, entrepreneur, speaker, and founder of Confident Queen Collective, which is a self-esteem organization for girls. I just released my first book, which is the Confident Queen Workbook and Journal, and I am so excited to be a part of your podcast today. Thanks so much for having me.
Thanks for coming. Can you give us some background about your business and the steps you took to start your business?
Absolutely. So, as far as I can remember, I've always been a dancer. And I started one of the first non-Greek step organizations at Temple University. And through that, I was able to mentor and be able to inspire people through step and dance. And fast forward, in 2014, I started Royal Excellence. Royal Excellence is a community level performance group that I'm also providing or teaching girls how to dance, teaching them how to step, and also being able to mentor them. So we started off with the Confident Queen movement, which is a movement where we have different workshops and things like that, where we can kind of just be open and honest and really hear back from our girls to kind of just talk about different trends, just different things that they're struggling with and that they're suffering with. And what I found out is that a lot of them were suffering from low self-esteem. And with low self-esteem, that's linked to depression, that's linked to eating disorders, and even unfortunately suicide. So what I wanted to do is provide a resource, a tool to be able to help with parents with building our girls' self-esteem. With today, it's so important for girls to have self-esteem. So that's a little bit about how I got started with doing this whole Confident Queen movement.
Are you by yourself running the business or do you have employees?
So I do have a team. It's a very small number of teams that I do have. So I have somebody who's working my social media. I have people that's helping me as far as just doing all the behind work scenes and things like that. So I have a small team, a small but powerful team behind me.
How many girls do you have in your classes?
Wow, that's an awesome question. So throughout my entire stretch of my years, it's been thousands of girls. But with COVID and with everything with the pandemic, we had to shift. So we weren't able to meet up at our center. We weren't able to have the different workshops and things like that, due to COVID. So I would say anywhere now, it's an army over like 200 girls that we're currently, working with at this time. So hopefully once everything kind of clears up, we can kind of just get back at it and things like that. But with my book, this is giving me a platform that I'm able to inspire not just my local community, but people across the world. And that's my ultimate goal, is to be able to positively impact our brown girls as much as possible. All girls, but specifically our brown, beautiful girls, because we need it. We need it. Being a black girl, a black woman in America, it's tough, so I want to be able to impart wisdom, be able to give them inspiration, let them know who they are. They don't have to be like the world. They don't have to look like the Instagram models, just to believe in themselves and love who they are.
Yeah. Is it like what I'm trying to think. Non-profit or is it profit?
Yes, it's a nonprofit organization. So the Confident Queen Collective, as well as Royal Excellence Step Team, we are a nonprofit organization geared towards inspiring and helping girls. That's my focus. I'm a mom. I'm a mom of three beautiful girls. I have a 4-month-old baby. I have a preteen as well as a teenager. So I'm living this every day. I'm living this. This isn't something that I'm just like, this is a great idea to do. No, I'm living this each and every day. I I pride myself on being a great mother to my kids and just really inspiring them and instilling that greatness in them, even at an early age. So what I'm doing is basically I wanted to share with the world what I do each and every day with my children.
Where can how can people how can like females sign up for your nonprofit?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for asking that question. So you can log onto my website, which is jenayawhite.com. That is JENAYAWHITE.com. You can connect with me on all social media platforms at Jenaya White. And I'm welcoming everyone because this is so needed. In anything that you do in life, you need confidence. You need to have self-esteem. With that, any type of business, any type of organization, even in school, you need that self-confidence. So I'm looking to partner with parents, looking to partner with schools, organizations to bring this on their platforms to be able to push and then inspire our girls, which is the ultimate goal.
What feedback have you had back from the girls since you've been helping mentoring them?
Oh wow, we have amazing feedback. So many of my girls have gone on, started businesses, went off to go to different colleges, different academic organizations. They, the parents, they tell me from when they start, they see a huge change from when the girls start my program into they finish up the program. They're doing excellent in academics. They're doing amazing in just church. They're standing up and presenting even better. A lot of girls, prior to them joining within our organization, they were afraid to talk in front of class. So, a lot of times when you present projects and things like that um, in school, they had a huge fear of it. They would just tremble and things like that. But with Royal Excellence, which is a dance organization, they're on stages. We've done Apollo, we've done America's Got Talent, and the list goes on and on and on. So it's just like they're dancing and performing in front of hundreds, even thousands of people. So I'm just like, you could do that with your class. So it's just giving them the confidence, not cockiness, but confidence to understand who they are you know and with social media today, it's a little different from me growing up in the 90s. We had some struggles and things like that, but it's a little bit tougher now with social media. Everything is picture perfect. You see all these Instagram models and things like that, and our girls believe like they got to compare themselves to that, and that's not the case. I want girls to know that they are beautiful, they are amazing, and that to embrace their flaws, because their flaws and imperfections is what makes them unique and amazing. Can you imagine a world if everybody was the same? It would be so boring. So I just want girls just to embrace that. Like, you know what? I am amazing. I am great. I am strong. And within my Confident Queen book, I have a lot of affirmations that the girls can say each and every day, right? So a couple of affirmations, if you like me, I can share a few with
Yeah.
you. Yes. So a couple of affirmations in my book that I want the girls to say each and every day. I'm gonna just read a couple. And by the way, here's the book, Confident Queen. Um, okay, so I'll read this one. Okay, here's a little sample. I am kind. I am loved. I am brave. I am strong. I am enough. I'm amazing. I don't give up. I am grateful. I am confident. I stand up for myself. I can reach my dreams. I get better each and every day, and I don't need to be perfect. And that perfectionism, I can attest to that. It will destroy you. It can destroy you. So these are things that I want our girls to really hone in, because what you speak over your life is will become your reality. So if girls keep saying, you know what, I ain't nothing, I ain't brave, you know what, I'm messed up in this, that's going to be your reality. Why not speak positivity over your life? Why not? You're going to start believing it after a while, and things like that. You get stronger and stronger and stronger. So this is what this book is about. That is my mission. I believe this is what God has me to do. um and I love it. I absolutely love it. I wouldn't see it any other way.
When you started your business, how did your family feel about you starting a business?
Oh, you ready for this? I mean, some people supported me. Some people that I thought were going to support me didn't support me. Some friends that I thought would support me didn't support me. And I think, and you got to be a strong minded person, right? You got to understand the vision, right? Whatever God has you to do, whatever vision that God has given you, you got to hold on to it, because there are a such thing called dream killers, right? There are people who may not be in a right mind frame. They may not be in a positive mind frame, and they will shoot you down. Like, no, don't do that. That's wrong, corny. No, that's whack. Don't do that. You won't get no money off of that. You won't do this, you know. And I've had that. Like, why you with those girls? What is that doing for you? And it got to me at one point, but I had to keep pushing. I like whatever. So now everybody that was like that now, oh, you got a book? Oh, okay. And I still embrace it, but I don't forget. But I think that's one important thing just for anybody who's starting a business, whether if it's profit, nonprofit, a book, you're an artist, you're a recording artist, whatever it is, believe in it, trust in it, focus on the people who are going to support, that are supporting you. Even if your immediate circle, even if your immediate family does not support you, you got to keep moving. There is somebody that needs to hear your message. There is somebody who needs your product. There is somebody who needs your service. But you can't just bank on it. Like, if I listen to everybody who told me, no, that ain't the move, this ain't that, I wouldn't be here on this podcast with you today. It's real. I wouldn't have my book. So you got to just focus on you, keep doing you, and just keep working. Not every day is going to be easy. You're going to have to fail a couple times. I think people just look at people when they get successful. They just see the glitz and glam, right? They don't see the journey that people go through. They don't see the struggles. They don't see all the times that I was at rehearsal that, people weren't showing up. Kids had attitudes, or just different things, or things just didn't work out. But you got to understand, it's a story behind everybody's success. And I think people get caught up with, oh, I want to be that. They're not willing to put the work in. And I just, for young people, I just think that we're in the Instagram era now. Everybody wants to get on like real quick. Nobody wants to do the hustle. You got to still work hard. You still got to get at and work hard and grind it out.
What
I
are
kind of
your?
went in a whole nother direction, but yeah.
Because I know Michael Jordan did it, Kobe did it. They worked hard before they became that great. Got to work
Yes,
hard, repetition.
absolutely. Absolutely. And even Michael Jordan, he said, he felt so many times. I can't remember the actual quote. It was like a lot of games, a lot of shots and stuff that he didn't make, you know. But to me, I grew up in the 90s. He's always going to be the number one, right? To me, he's the greatest of all time. And, but even with him being one of the greatest of all time, he still had days he wasn't always on point. He still had like some failures. And, that's just what it is. So I'm just excited to be a part of this podcast. Like I just love being able to talk about just inspiring just girls and the youth, and just, I just really just want them to really get this book. This book is just going to be amazing. It's going to positively impact them, you know, because they need it today. It's a lot of negative influences, and I just want to be able to shine a light on them, just provide them with some assistance and just inspire them. They are great and they are amazing.
Yeah. What are your goals for 2021?
Wow, my goals for 2021, I have a lot of goals. Let's just start there. One of my main goals is I want to be able to partner with schools, organizations, the Girl Scouts, the Girl Scout troops, but most of all, partner with parents. I know a lot of moms out there, they're stressed out, they're overworked. A lot of them are working as well as going to school. So it's a lot for them. I want to be a part of their village, right? I want to be able to partner with them in having this resource, this tool to build up our girls' self esteem. Without the self esteem, it's going to be tough for them. Again, it's linked with depression, oppression, suicide, and even eating disorder. So what this book is going to provide our girls and equip them with the tools that they need to be successful in school as well as in life. So I'm excited. My girls love it. And the thing of it is, even though it's my book, they are, I wanted to really get their honest feedback. So when we got the books, they were like, I'm nervous. Like, are they gonna like it? And they were so inspired by it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. They was like, oh my God, mom, I love it. I love it. I love it. And everybody's kids doesn't like what they do. But I'm just so grateful that even my daughters gave me positive feedback. I'm just like, be honest with me. What you think? And they were just like, Mom, this is so great. So that's what part of my 2021 goals is to impact as many girls, moms, young women as possible to be able to travel all over to get this book, Confident Queen, in their hands because it's needed. That's my goal. That's not just my goal for 2021. That is my goal and my mission for life to inspire and to positively impact as many young girls as possible.
How are your programs broken down?
Okay, so within my dance organization, again, we had to kind of put a pause on it because of COVID. But normally I was meeting with these young ladies about 2 to 3 times a week. We were getting it in, lining up, just doing everything. So we was meeting up at 3 times a week, literally. But now everything is virtual. So, we're meeting once a week now. Um, COVID we took a hit, but I had to figure out a way to be able to pivot. And one of my business managers, she runs a lot of my behind the scenes. Her name is Dr. Brandy. She really encouraged me, my tribe, Sheila, Tina, Toya, my team. They are absolutely amazing. My mentors, Neo, just everybody. They just continue to push. And my amazing husband, you know, they just kept telling me, keep going, don't give up. We're going to figure this out. So the way it's broken up now is that I've been partnering with schools, going in doing a lot of different speaking engagements now. Most of them are virtual, but you know that's just how we had to pivot. So I'm doing a lot of maybe like once a week. I'm doing different virtual events and things like that. Doing a book readings with the kids. Having them read through the affirmations and things like that. So that's how we've been moving now.
That's good.
Hopefully, we can start having in-person stuff soon.
That's good.
Yep. So I'm excited. Everybody go grab this book, JenayaWhite.com. I'm looking forward to partnering with everybody. If you need to reach me, send me a DM. But this book, I promise you, it's going to change your life. And everybody know how I move. I only move in excellence.
What ages do you start at?
So for this particular book, this book is more so geared towards preteens and teenagers. I got some other stuff cooking. I can't give too much. I can't give too much on this. I got some other things cooking in a mix. I can't really, release too much, but I got something coming up for my young kings as well. And even for my young princesses. So without giving too much, y'all just got to stay tuned. Stay tuned. But the first move is get this book first. Can't give too much sauce.
That's good.
I, Dr. Brandy might get me. She might get me. I'm under secrecy. So yeah, we got a lot of things coming up and it's needed. In today's time, our youth, they need it really, really bad. It's too many people just our young people are just going out because of suicide. And this month is actually National Mental Health Awareness Month. So is my focus this month is just really getting the word out. Just, we need to build their self-esteem and their self-confidence. And a lot of that is going to alleviate a lot of the bullying. A lot of that is going to alleviate the depression, having somebody to talk to. With my organization, one of the main things that my girls told me was that they have a hard time talking to their parents. They wish that their parents would listen to them a little bit more. And everybody doesn't have that opportunity to have somebody to talk to. So that's why this book is so important, because within this book is thought-provoking questions that they can really pull out their greatness and really understand who that they are. Oh, I'm excited.
That's good. Can you
I'm
tell
hyped.
You tell the audience where they can find you at again, please.
Yes, everybody, go follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook, Jenaya White. Follow me on TikTok. I know I'm on TikTok. My kids got me doing TikTok. All right, so I'm gonna start getting back into that. But also go onto my website, subscribe to my newsletter, JenayaWhite.com. I got some fire for y'all. Again, can't get y'all too much, but we got some fire, and it's all I'm doing this all unto God. I know this is my mission, this is my goal, this is my dream to be able to impact our youth and especially our young queens.
Thank you for coming to the Black Lion podcast.
Yeah, shout out to the Black Lion podcast. Thanks for having me. I was all nervous and stuff at first, but like I appreciate the opportunity.